What's up, guys? Thank you so much for reading. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking on this video. Very much appreciate it. Wanted to give you guys some more expanded thoughts on empathy, as those 4 things in a blog help, but they don't really help, right? I get it. It's hard to break down every little intricate detail. I was perusing through Google and an article came up that said something about 16 signs that somebody's empathetic. 16 signs? That's so many signs, right? How am I going to remember all those signs? So let's just focus on 4 simple things. Let's focus on 4 ways to show empathy if we're not naturally empathetic. And the first one is just understanding the situation. And I use marriage as an example for this because oftentimes, guys, we just want to fix it, and we don't need to. And ladies, you just want us to hear you. You want to be heard. You want us to understand. And a lot of times we don't. And guys are not as naturally empathetic as females are. And even those of us who claim to be naturally empathetic, we're not. We think we are, but we're not. And it takes work. It's a muscle, just like anything else. And so what's important is to know how to identify when a situation is coming up. And whenever there's that little bit of tensity, that little bit of uneasiness, that's a good sign that there's probably a situation coming up. So just understand the context, know what's going on, be able to talk to somebody, be able to share with them the opportunity of listening, right? The opportunity of being there in that moment with them. That's all they want. That's all it is, right? Then reaffirm it back to them. Right? Reaffirm it back to them and let them know that it's okay to feel that way. There's nothing wrong with how they feel. Feeling that way is 100% okay. Their feelings are real. Their feelings hurt. Their feelings are causing them to act a certain way. They're causing them to behave a certain way, say certain things, and sometimes it just sucks, right? Then edify them. Edify them and make sure that they know that they're valued. Make sure they know they're valued. If they're heard and they know that it's okay to feel bad and they don't know that they're valued, it's going to undercut the previous 2 legs that you just built up. You don't want to do that. You want to let them know that they're valued. And then lastly, and this is what I want to spend a little bit more time on, explain the real consequences unemotionally and logically. Explain the real consequences unemotionally and logically, and make sure they understand. But in the midst of doing that, open up the opportunity for problem solving to occur, for a solution. Create a context that allows the result that you want to unfold naturally. That's what you want to do. I learned that in Aikido from Blaine Fan. He's brilliant, right? That's what you want to do. You want to create a context that allows the result that you want to unfold naturally. So how you can do that is saying something very similar to what I wrote up there in that little clip, right? It's completely understandable that you feel this way. I would feel this way too. You're great at what you do, and then you transition into the actual hand smack, right? You transition into the actual opportunity of being able to correct that person. And when you do that, you want to do it in a way that says, look, it's okay that you feel this way, but let's be real about this. If you don't do this, somebody else will, and that's going to be okay. And if somebody else does this, then that's going to replace you. Do you understand? And if they understand that, then it's the opportunity to create a solution. When you can come up with a solution to actually be able to solve that, there's my son in the background. When you can come up with a solution to actually be able to solve that, that's when real change can start to happen. And that's when you can have that person start to buy into that real change. If they don't buy into the real change, everything you've done up until that point is just noise. The noise doesn't work. It's just noise. Right, bro? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets it. He gets it and he's 10, right? If he gets it and he's 10, you should get it now. Hit me up. Let me know what else you want to know.